Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your collective video. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm posting regularly every day now. I will be doing all signs. It's just been a little bit busy for me to get back into it, but I am posting collective videos every day, and I will be posting videos for all the signs. Anyway, guys, before I actually start your video, I want to be the first one to tell you that you're so beautiful. You're so needed in this world. I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. I'm trying to get a regular schedule started for this channel. My other channel, Aquarius by Aquarius, that's Aquarius only channel, and I have a schedule over there. This one, I'm trying to get that set up, but I do air these videos with a live chat, so I do that to promote community and togetherness, to bring people together. So we're trying to build that up. It's not really, it's a slow start, but anyways, I post videos over here usually between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US, okay? Florida time. So we're going to see what wants to come out here for you guys. I got, in the pre-shuffle, I got a lot about your finances and something not being ready yet. So I feel like you're going to either have, I feel like you're either going to have a breakthrough, a windfall, or there's something that you're going to be called to make money at, but it's like, it's not yet. Because from both of these decks, I got money is coming, but in the reverse, and I got that from here, the angel cards, God was in charge of how that happened, money and all that. So there's something about your money. We're going to see what wants to come out. So let's see here. Show me what I need to see for the collective. Show me what I need to see for the collective. Choose a new path. Okay. So maybe that's why. Maybe there's something you have to change when it comes to your money path. Maybe you're not on the right path just yet. Maybe you're meant to make your money with someone else. Okay, we have supportive friends here. Emotional needs need a healthy outlet. I feel like there's someone supposed to help you with this, or you're supposed to help someone. I feel like two people are going to come together because it says choose new path, and then this is sort of like two people having a healthy outlet to each other. So I feel like it's having someone to rely on, and vice versa. So maybe you're meant to go into business with somebody, and it's not like one person has to carry all the burden. We got, yeah, because we got theft and we got family. So I feel like whoever you're going to do this with, because I feel like there could be somebody who has trust issues when it comes to money or partnering up. And it could be something to do with family. It could be something to do with something they were raised, you know, don't trust anybody. Okay. But with theft reverse and fears of not being accepted, I do feel like some kind of way you and this person are going to come together and make money. And it is kind of like that. If you're meant to co-create with another person, that would make total sense why you haven't got your divine money yet, because you're not with the divine person you're supposed to be making this money with. Anything else? New home. That's good if you're looking for a home. New home. Business trip. We have insecurities and blockages to bring awareness to. Okay. So focus the intentions, but it's here in the reverse. Now, what I'm sort of feeling like with the cards I'm seeing here is I feel like someone is used to trusting themselves, doing everything on their own. Okay. And then I feel like that itself is a blockage because I feel like someone is afraid to trust anyone. I feel like if you were to work along with somebody here, it would be very supportive because one person can handle things on the home front or literally a home-based business, and someone could, do some traveling. Okay, so I really feel like success is here to be had, but I just feel like the whole thing is going to boil down to somebody has trust issues. And it might have something to do with what family said, or just, being raised that way. Because I feel like when it comes to this money and this cheating, I feel like somebody always feels like they can't trust. Like someone's going to, it's sort of like a stereotype, if somebody were to say, well, people always steal when you have a business. I've heard that a bunch of times. Your employees always steal from you. You're blah, 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 blah. So I feel like there's something with that. We have balance routine. We have car problems, but this could also have to do with something else, especially if there's like a car-based type of business here. All right. I do want to clarify a couple of these cards before we go any further. I want to know about the insecurities and blockages. Tell me about the insecurities and blockages here. Four of Cups, and it's sideways. I feel like whoever is having the insecurity and blockage about maybe joining forces with another person, right here, we have the Hermit here. Somebody could have Virgo in their chart. I feel like whoever is having the blockage and insecurity about this is about ready to get over it, cross the line with that, I feel, with the balance routine, because I feel like that's the whole thing. Somebody's realizing, look, I'm dealing with a lot, and it would be nice to, do this with somebody else. All right, let's see what balance routine is. Yeah, the Emperor and the Star. We have Aquarius, we have Aries here. I really feel like this would be sort of like a very good match to make money with. I don't know who exactly is having the trust issue. Tell me about balance routine. The Wheel of Fortune, reverse, yeah. Five of Wands. This person is having problems trusting people, and it's showing up somebody who has the money person. So if somebody has money, wants to go into business, or if somebody wants someone to run their business. I mean, the Emperor, the Emperor in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Five of Wands, reverse, Sagittarius here with the Wheel of Fortune, but it's like talking about right now. Right now, somebody could be struggling to take care of everything, and right now also somebody is blocking themselves because they're like, I can't trust anyone, I can't trust anyone. And that is going to end up changing for someone here, because I do see that, this is two people, and it could be a friend. So it's showing up, this could probably be a friend who you make this money with, who you work with, and that there would be, it would really be a burden and a load, a pressure taken off of somebody. I feel like it would be emotionally supportive. Why is the car problems here? The Emperor. Somebody might have a business in cars, doing something with cars, because that's the Emperor. Eight of Swords, All right, so we're going to move on from that. Tell me about new home. What is that new home about for the collective? What is that new home about? Page of Cups and the reverse. And the Emperor again. So all of this stuff is tied to the Emperor. The Emperor is the one who's going to be calling the shots, the one that has the money, this business together, or helping this person, whatever it is, okay? And someone is just like, somebody's like, they wish they could trust somebody with their money, but they're insecure about it, all right? And I'm not saying that they don't have a reason to be, or maybe they've been stolen from before. But whatever it is, because maybe somebody doesn't trust anyone when they're away from home, because new home is being, clarified by the Emperor here. or this business that you guys could go into, it could bring a lot of money for that. But I do feel like home front. I feel like somebody travels for business and someone's away from home, and someone's worried, like whether they're away from home or away from the home front, like if there's a home-based business, like who can I trust? I can't trust anyone. Well, that's going to change, because that's where I see two people coming together. Tell me about someone is cheating, but it's in the reverse. It has to do with money. Yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse. And give me 1 second. So again, somebody could be being cheated on in business or in family. It doesn't matter, but it's like they would love to have somebody they could trust. All right. So right now, this is like a money reading. If something's been on hold with you and your money, maybe you're meant to team up with this person. Okay. Tell me about theft in the reverse. What did this Two of Cups in the reverse? Two of Wands. So I do feel like this friend either knows they can trust you, or you know you can trust this person. However this is playing out. Somebody's been overly stressed out, overly thinking about who they can trust, because like I said, we got family issues. So someone could be going through a divorce, a breakup, or someone literally, is trying to find someone that won't cheat them in business. And they could have had, in the past, they could have had these issues. I see somebody going toward another person, and then I see choosing another path. So I want to know about choosing a new path, because is this you choosing a new path with this person? Are you going toward this person? Are they coming toward you? Really depends who's watching this, honestly. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone's out. Yeah, we have the Lovers here, and we have the King of Pentacles. So there's the King of Pentacles, the person with the money, the person calling the shots here, the financial backer, the Emperor. That is the person who is calling the shots and picking a new direction. All right, that is a person who is moving away from an energy that they don't trust and moving toward an energy they do trust, which I want to say is you, collective. If you are the collective with the money and you are trying to find someone you can trust in business, you might be going toward a friend, and it does look like you would make money, because these two people are destined to make money together. And that's why it's just not going to work out on either person's side, because they're meant to end up together. So it won't work out with business partners for the Emperor, the one with the money, and it won't work out for the other person who's trying to make money, because a new path needs to be chosen. And that's the path of each other. So this is going to be a destined path that you signed on to do with this person. All right, let's get into the tarot. Let's get 9 cards. Right there, 6 of Cups. You're going to be able to trust this person. They're going to be able to trust you. This is a close connection, a person, soulmate. This person probably has you in mind, or vice versa. Page of Cups in the reverse. Just have to have this conversation. 9 of Cups. We have the Star here. The Star can be, somebody can have Aquarius in their chart, but the 9 of Cups is, it's water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody is thinking. Someone might be trying to ground themselves. Someone might be trying to meditate. Whatever it is. We have the High Priestess here. This is a tarot reader right here. And it's like, maybe somebody is a tarot reader, but maybe somebody has gotten a reading or something like this. Or someone has, sat with himself and got their intuition is telling them, I can trust this person. I want to say you, the collective. I can trust this person. This person won't do me like other people have. So I feel like you're either trusting someone or they're trusting you, but I feel like you're going to trust each other, because you're really meant to do this, okay? You and this person are meant to do this, and you both are very emotionally supportive to one another. Again, the Emperor is with the cars, so this could definitely be something to do with travel, car business or travel. Like I said, somebody might have to travel and they have to trust somebody. And here's this Three of Pentacles. And, you know, I do feel like someone could be out, or you could be overseeing someone as well. You could be hired to oversee somebody, delegate the responsibilities. And Ace of Pentacles could be a sign-on bonus, but this is money, okay? This is money and it's coming your way. Or if you're thinking about hiring a friend, that would be a yes. There's a lot of happiness here. We have the Sun here. Someone could have Leo in their chart. Don't get all caught up on the signs. Eight of Cups, somebody is going the next level here. So someone is picking a new path. With that Eight of Cups, that is the new path is chosen. Okay. Not staying where they are. And then we have here Aquarius, and we have, well, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, King of Pentacles, the person with the money. So the person with the money is coming toward a person, maybe with air in their chart. This person might not be knowing because they're in the reverse. Or this person could have got caught. We'll see. Maybe someone got caught lying or cheating or something like this. Tell me about the Six of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups reverse. And the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So this is a person who's currently sort of thinking about you. Like I said, someone could have Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart with this King of Wands. Someone's thinking about reaching out to another person, all right? Has not done it yet. This conversation hasn't happened. Not sure why. That might come out. Somebody who could have been like a feminine Cancerian or Capricorn. Like I said, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have Capricorn here. But somebody is trying to find someone that they can trust, okay? Somebody has been, it looks like, not their highest self, okay? And maybe someone did get caught stealing. It doesn't really matter at this point. What matters is things are not working out for them or you when it comes to the highest potential in money, because you guys were meant to pair up. And that's really all this is coming down to. It's coming down to the wire that you guys were always meant to pair up and make money. And that's why there's probably is someone who is dishonest. And that's probably why there is someone who doesn't trust. But you guys end up trusting each other. Tell me about the Page of Cups. The Fool reverse and the Seven of Cups. The Fool is Aquarius. For some people think it's Aries, but it is ruled by Uranus, which is Aquarius. And then the Seven of Cups is here. So it's like somebody has options, right? Like a boss has options. I have many candidates. I have people I can choose. That's not the problem. The problem is, who do I choose? It seems like someone could literally choose an Aquarius, because I have Aquarius here twice, but someone could also choose this friend. Definitely it's a friend, okay? There's a lot of happiness and stability here. And there's a home here as well. So for some of you, you know, you might be chosen to like home sit, house sit while this person travels. But it would be like running the show, wherever you're running the show from. Now, for me, Four of Wands, when we're talking about work, sometimes someone's second home is their business or their place of work. And this is like, you know, this is someone's baby. This business is someone's baby. And it's like, who can I trust? This would be the second home, the Three of Pentacles. You see this place? It's like a home, but it's the business. It's the place. they end up trusting the friend, or you end up trusting the friend. And someone is definitely moving on from this other person who um, has, I don't know, they've betrayed them, stolen from them as an employee or whoever it was that they trusted. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Two of Swords, deliberation. I heard someone's in their deliberation phase, thinking about it, and it's this King of Pentacles person. Now, for some, this person, oddly enough, I don't know why the Empress is here when we're talking about money, unless somebody is going to be working with their counterpart, like a twin flame or something like that, or somebody consults their mother or this mother figure before they make their decisions. Like, you know, what do you think about this person? Because, you know, this person has trust issues, so let's not forget that. So there's something with the Empress there, which is, I don't know, that's kind of weird. And this Queen of Pentacles, like, you know, and I feel like this Empress is judging someone. I feel like this Empress is looking at this person and judging them. And they're like, I don't know. You know, I don't know if you should work with this person, but then this other, they want to work with you. So then there's this. I'm going to move on from that, because I do feel like this Empress is sort of critical of this person. There could be a mother that's critical of this person with the money, or this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be a mother who is critical about, I mean, really you. I feel like you, because the Six of Cups is upright. This person wants to work with you, make money with you, trust you. And then there's this other person who is sort of critical about that decision. I don't know. Then we got the High Priestess. I'm going to pull another card. This is meant to be, though. This is meant to be. So ultimately this person would have to come around, because if you guys wrote it in your chart to work together, make money together, it doesn't matter who is in the background being critical of it. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles is here. So the King of Pentacles is here twice. This King of Pentacles makes the offer to you, or chooses you, okay, when it comes to working together with them. But you guys are showing up as friends. So maybe they're even like, don't tell anyone we're friends, because it's like, if you're working with other people, if you are taking the place of this person when they're away or traveling or whatever, they could be like, don't tell anyone we're friends, you know, don't let anyone know that if I favor you, that's why, or something like that. So there's something about sort of keeping this private, just between you and them. Maybe about your status of knowing each other because of favoritism. There's something about that. I feel like this person doesn't want other people to know that that you're their friend. Honestly, they just want to be like they're everyone's boss, but they don't want everyone to know that you're the friend. I can't say it no other way. Because of something about favoritism, nepotism, something like that. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles again. Give me another one. But the King of Pentacles gives you the Ace of Pentacles. Gives you the job, the position. But again, you're showing up as friends. If you guys are not friends, you'll end up being very close. But I feel like it's like, no, don't tell anyone you're my friend. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's nice money too. And, you know, it could go somewhere. You got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you guys are the match to do this. You are the right one to do this. A lot of yellow, and I'm wearing yellow today, so that might be significant. And the other thing is, some of you might have your own money, and this person, you know, because you're showing up as, you know, being about your own money. You could have Capricorn in your chart. You could have Earth in your chart. And this person is looking at you as being similar to them. And so this person is not looking at you as a person who they have to provide everything for, because you already look like you're kind of in that same energy, like that provider energy yourself. So they don't see you to be the type of person who would be doing any of that stuff. But they're definitely moving on from somebody who's been very karmic, and Three of Cups energy and very karmic. And it has something to do with the money and Page of Swords reverse and the Emperor. It has something to do with them finding out that they did steal. They did take from the company some kind of way. Tell me about the Sun. Leo energy. And the Sun again. Landed on the King of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Page of Wands. This person is going to be so happy they made these changes, though. They might not see it, because it landed on this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is going to be so happy they made these changes, and that they aligned with a friend, and that they made money and trusted with a friend. You guys are showing up in the same energy. You guys could end up, becoming a thing, becoming a couple. Because you are showing up, same goals and stuff like that. Like you both show up like you're about your money, you're about your stability, you're both serious about that. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. So like I said, they're in the deliberation. That's kind of where they're at right now. This is sort of where they're at. Eight of Cups reverse, they haven't made a move. Two of Swords, they're thinking. Eight of Cups of going toward you, okay, and making this decision. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles reverse. So they're going to release somebody. They're not even going to tell the person that they're going to release, because they've caught someone stealing. They really have. They've caught someone stealing, and they're going to release this person. Or they've caught someone cheating, whatever. However, the system. Tell me about the King of Swords and the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Lovers in the reverse. That's when they're going to tell you, or you're going to tell them, that that's when they're going to come out. Someone's going to come out about this. Either you're going toward this person to offer them a job or a position to work with them, or they're coming toward you. You don't know it. It's kind of how it's showing. The person who has the money that's coming toward the person who is working on their money or stability, they don't know it. They don't know it. So I don't know if this is a friend. Really, this is a friend. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, and then we will. Three of Pentacles reversed. You're going to work with this person. That you are destined to work with this person. You're destined to make money with this person. This person is going to recognize that you're the one that they need to go toward. All right, whatever kind of way, but they're going to recognize it. Maybe they have to be stolen from to recognize it. It seems like they find out that they're taken from, and it's really, it hits this person hard. So if this might be the kind of boss or the kind of emperor who likes to have like a family environment at the workplace, and trust their employees, or trust the people that they hire, and it's like, I can't believe, I treated this person so good and they did me wrong. Like, I can't believe it. But anyway, it brings you two together. The moral of this story is you and this person, things aren't going 100% right with your money or their money, according to plan anyway, because you guys were meant to make money together. So if this is your reading, that part will resonate. That's the strongest part. So we're going to close out here with an oracle card from the angels. And unrequited love. I think that's where, for some of you, this is going to be unrequited love that brings you guys together. All right. Because they're moving on. They're moving on. I don't know who they were involved with, but it just wasn't mutual. Okay, it was maybe they were running a business with a person they're in a relationship, but whoever the person that they're moving on from, it isn't working out. It's not reciprocal. Okay, one person is thinking about themselves taking money, the other person is knowing it and not doing anything. That leads them to you. And then this says, you're a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel on the earth and all of its inhabitants. And I feel like that's what someone's going to see in you, is the light. And they're just going to know, like, no, I want to know more about this friend. See, this is what came out in the pre-shuffle. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. You're meant to make money with this person. That came out in the pre-shuffle, came out again. And this is a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive energy. You might have to relocate for this job, but it's like, this person. And look, they're going to be happy they did it. You're going to be happy. For some of you, this can lead to a relationship. But regardless, you guys are going to trust each other and have a very strong bond. And I feel like that your bond will be unbreakable, especially with this King of Pentacles person. And for some of you, I have some twin flame cards. For some of you, this is a divine counterpart you'll be working with. Anyway, guys, I'm going to close out. I want to thank you all for being here, and namaste, my friends.